Well, when it comes to American Sign Language, one size does not fit all. The American Indian Resource Center at Bemidji State University hosted a program on Friday to educate interpreters on the cultural components that make a difference when working with deaf or hard of hearing Native Americans. Our Mary Keeler has the story.
According to the World Federation of the Deaf, there are about 70 million people around the world who use sign language to communicate. But just as language dialects change from region to region, the way sign language is interpreted is no exception, especially with the Native American population in Minnesota.
We recognize in Northwest Minnesota that we have a lot of Native Americans in our region and that we don't have a very good working relationship and that we're not seeing them very much. So we ask ourselves, why not?
Bemidji State University's American Indian Resource Center held a workshop with the theme Building a Bridge to help non-Native interpreters learn about Native customs and culture in order to better serve this part of the population.
I think it's wonderful. I don't know why we haven't done it in the past. We're always so sensitive to other cultures, and I think this is just perfect.
We are continuing to teach what we know because of the loss that we've had over the years.
The interpreters are out there in the same situation where they're interpreters, but they might not have background with Native American culture.
91 people pre-registered for this training program, including those who tuned in online live through 5 different web hosts throughout the state.
There's so often times where we go into Native American classes and interpreters are using very oppressive signs in order to convey the information.
Although there are interpreters ready to work, it comes down to building a trusting relationship between the non-Native interpreter and the Native client.
We're going to meet Native Americans everywhere, so I just think understanding all cultures is so important.
The 2-day event was designed to start a bigger conversation and bridge the gap that has existed for so long. In Bemidji, Mary Keeler, Lakeland News.
The second day of the workshop focused on specific vocabulary for interpreters to use when working with Native clients.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.